Hello everybody, Extrasify here. Welcome back to another gold making video. And in today's video, I will be highlighting my top 5 favorite vendors for reselling items on the auction house and making great profit from. So let's get into the list. And to start off this list, coming in at number 5, we have the Strangle Thorn Veil recipes. Now we'll head in right here. Obviously we are in Booty Bay, and we will gather all of these old world cooking recipes. Now they're quite low on my realm, but they can be quite profitable on your realm as well. So we'll pick those up, and then if we talk right over here to Narc, we can pick up the black swashbuckler shirt pattern and get a few parrots as well. So that is where we are on the map right there. Now let's go right over this mountain over here and get the pattern for Admiral's hat. Now this is worth anywhere between 2,000 to 5,000 gold, and it is a once only purchase, meaning it's only up one time. So maybe it's good to camp a character or just hope you're lucky there. And then as well as those two, let's now head over to this far eastern side, and we are going to be getting a couple of rare engineering patterns. Now we'll talk to both of these gnomes. They each have a couple that they can sell. We actually got pretty lucky. This one's worth almost 1,000 gold, the Deadly Scope. And then we will go to this one as well, and we get the Mechanical Dragonling. Now this one's pretty sought after, so I was quite excited to get both of those. But yeah, that's number 5 on the list. And at number 4, we have the Shatrath vendors. Now this one I'm at here first is for the Primal Might recipe. It is sold by this vendor, and it is a limited supply recipe. Now this recipe can go for about 1,000 to 10,000 gold depending on your realm, and it's always a very hot seller. Aside from that, we'll come on over to the lower city side, and we'll hit up some of the tailoring profession vendors, and we will be buying the shadow cloth, the spell cloth pattern, and as well as the moon cloth pattern. Now don't buy any of the other patterns as they are bind on pick up. Then finally we will talk to this guy and buy a few of these patterns as well. They are great hot sellers, and Shatrath is a must. And coming in at number 3, we have the Gadget Xan Alchemy vendor. So just come on over to Tenaris, head on over to this hut. We are, of course, in Gadget Xan right here. Head into this hut, talk to Alchemist Pestlezug, and we will be buying these transmutation patterns. Now these sell like hotcakes because no one wants to make the trip over here, and I highly recommend you guys pick these up. Coming in at number 2, we are in Everlook in Winterspring. Now there's a variety of things, starting with the Winterspring Cub. Now this is a pet that you can buy from this vendor, and they sell for a few hundred gold each. Doesn't hurt to have it on the auction house. Now also come on over to Kuya over here. She sells a plethora of recipes with limited time spawning, so it's always good to have a character parked here to check out what she has to sell. And then lastly, we will go over to the engineering supplies, where there are a ton of limited respawn recipes for sale, some of which can fetch a few thousand gold, and it is quite amazing. And finally, number 1 is Netherstorm. Netherstorm is the best to have a character parked at. Now we are in the Storm Spire, and this first vendor sells a bunch of exotic pets. You guys probably know of this. It's nothing too absurd. The prices aren't crazy, but as you can see, they were at least a few hundred gold each. Now this guy is awesome. He sells a bunch of exotic weapons. Make sure to click this little drop down so that you can see all of the weapons. Otherwise, your class may not show all of the weapons available, but make sure to buy each of them up, as the Ethereum Phase Blade in particular can fetch over 10,000 gold. And then lastly, come over to this guy who sells a bunch of engineering supplies as well as a bunch of motes of earth, of fire, of life, all of the motes. And it is absolutely amazing how much gold you can make from this place. And that was my top 5 list of vendors in World of Warcraft to visit and reflip on the auction house for a profit. Now, none of these will make you super rich, of course, but it's nice to always restock these on your auction house whenever you sell some, and it'll increase your weekly sales. Now, with that being said, make sure to check out some of my other gold making videos. Leave a comment below if you think there are any other great vendors that I may have not covered. And aside from that, thank you very much for watching today's video. Make sure to check out my other content, and I shall see you in the next gold making video. Until then, good luck with your auction house sales, and have a great day. Bye-bye.